Welcome to the Full Tracy Money Audio Commentary. This is Owen Tracy recording it, 25 p.m. that is Central Time. Today is June 17th, and today oil prices are up $3.37. So that's a reasonably significant rebound. And the vast majority of stock market indices were in negative territory today, although not in a particularly dynamic manner. So, for example, the Dow Jones was down about 300 points, which is about 0.7%. The Nasdaq Composite down about 0.9%. And then the DAX in Germany was down just over 1%. The Spanish index, the IBEX, was down 1.4%. But the Nikkei was up about a sixth of, or excuse me, 0.6 of 1%. And then China was pretty much unchanged. And a lot of this has to do with the uncertainty. So that's certainly one of the factors that's out there. Then when we think about the bond markets, well, some softer than expected economic data from the USA today, it led to a contraction in the 10-year yield. And we continue to see a great deal of commonality in the government bond markets. So a little bit of strength coming in there. Then gold prices today were pretty much unchanged, down very slightly, but still holding right at the upper side of the range. Then in the soft commodities, both Arabica and Robusta coffee were in negative territory. Then we are seeing greater evidence of smuggling of cocoa out of Ghana, and that's a direct response to the market interference of the price setting mechanism that's set up by the government and is certainly susceptible to a great deal of corruption. But what it means is that the prices internally in Ghana are a third of what they are externally. So there's certainly an incentive to smuggle. Against that background, the price is coming down. So we certainly have a lot of machinations happening within the wider market environment. But there's obviously then the broader question about whether the USA is going to become active in, and I think perhaps it would be more correct to say directly active in the conflict with Iran. And that's a big question because there are both first, second, and third order potential consequences of that kind of decision. So far, this has been primarily a conflict between Israel and Iran. And Iran sells 90% of its oil to China. So anything that would put that into question would obviously elicit